Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I coach people to play their professional and personal games big. Here's a question I read that I think a lot of new grads face. And it reads, I graduated about a year ago from a liberal arts college with a degree in philosophy and political science. I've been looking for a job for about a year and a half. I've been unable to find a job anywhere at all. I apply to well-paying jobs as well as jobs paying minimum wage, including fast food. I modify my resume frequently and also cover letters. I've worked in libraries as well as fast food restaurants. All in all, I have 6 to 7 years of work experience. And yet, since graduating from college, I have not received any real job offers. This includes minimum wage jobs that I got easily before I went to school. Now, he doesn't ask the question, but the title says, why am I unemployable? Now, I want to start by saying I'm not here to criticize decisions that you've made, but the market for philosophers or political science grads in business is pretty small. And you probably didn't have internships or work experience between semesters or while you were in school that create value to you in your experiences for business. See, while you're in school, part-time jobs go a long way toward establishing credentials and differentiating you from all the other grads. So you're out there as a BA philosophy and political science, and who cares? And I know that sounds crass, but look at it from an employer standpoint. Their purpose in life is not to give you a job. They have a critical need or some version of need that needs to be addressed, and they can't figure out how you can do that. Well, you have to do that for yourself. You have to figure out how you and your aptitude, you and your experiences translate for an employer. So that's issue number one. And it's hard to rectify the school decisions, that you didn't work while you were in school or have great internships, etc. That's over. So the question becomes, what can you do now? Now, I don't know how you interview, but often new grads interview pretty badly. You do nothing to prepare. You have an interview with human resources and you go in there and you haven't practiced your answers. And after a year, I'm sure you've had some interviews and you can see the questions that you're asked pretty predictably. You need to start practicing answers, including now a new question. It's been a year since you've graduated and we see that you haven't found a job. Why is that? Because implied in that question is, what's wrong with you? And you have to give them a good reason for why you've been out of work for a year. You may also be setting your sights too high for the nature of the jobs that you're applying for. I get resumes from people who are recent grads who want to be vice presidents of major functions with $100 million budgets. And this is pure fantasy on their part. And you may be doing much the same thing. Now, without skills, you might try and look for an entry-level program that will get you into a call center, sell insurance, and while you start rolling your eyes, look at what you're qualified to do, and you start to realize that perhaps this is what you're qualified to do. Now, this is in the job front, but I also want to address another idea, because you're going to wind up with cubicle jobs in one form or another that are probably going to be unappealing to someone with a degree in political science and philosophy. What you can do is start a business. The web makes that a lot easier today than it ever has. So you need to go out there and be creative and start looking at ways that you can monetize your knowledge of being a grad, and look for ways that you can teach people, help people, support people, and from that earn a living. There's lots of great material out there, but don't think only in terms of a job. Even if you do it as a side hustle at the beginning to supplement your income, this is going to be the kind of work that's going to spur employers on to want to hire you, because they're going to be curious about this guy. I'm going to use an example here, who's in a call center and has a part-time business on the side that makes as much money as his call center work. So I hope you find this helpful. And if you have more questions, I'll simply say leave a message here for me or email me at jeffaltmancoach@gmail.com. I'll get to as many as I can. Have a great day.